Hey, Master Gunfighter here, and I'm back and ready to go. With over 60 videos on my YouTube channel, the hardest thing I have to come up with these days is a new shot to try. Today's shot was inspired by two people. One of them is a friend of mine in Arizona whose alias is Wheels, and the other is a friend in Muncie, Indiana whose name is Jim Faber. They're both confined to a wheelchair. Jim got me on the phone one day and said, "Hey, Master Gunfighter, have you ever done a shot from a seated position?" And I told him, "Jim, I've done shots with two guns, one in each hand. I've done shots blindfolded. Hell, I've even done shots upside down and backwards on an exercise ball. But I don't think I've ever done a shot from a seated position. So gentlemen, this shot is for you. Let's get it set up." As you can see, I've strapped a holster onto this wheelchair that I borrowed. The gun I'm shooting is a .357 Ruger Blackhawk, but I've had some work done to it to make it look like a Vaquero. I've also added a fanning hammer. As always, the ammo I'm shooting is .38 10X ammunition. The shot's pretty simple. From a seated position with my hands in cowboy surrender, on the beep I'm going to reach down, grab the gun with my right hand, and with the left hand fan one shot on each plate, and I'm going to try to do it in under a second. So if you guys are ready, let's take a run at this. Alright, if you guys are ready, let's give it a try. Call it.
Stand by. Ready.
There we go. Two good hits, one on each plate from a seated position with a single action in 87 hundredths of a second. Whew, that was pretty good. I liked it. But you know what? I want to do it again. Only this time I'm going to do it with a semi-auto. So let's get that set up and give it a try. The only holster I have for a semi-auto is this one right here, and it's for a GSG 1911 and .22 caliber. As you can see, I couldn't get it mounted onto the wheelchair, so I put it on this chair, and hopefully this will be good enough. The shot's basically going to be the same. Seated from cowboy surrender, on the beep, I'm going to reach down, grab the gun, and put one shot on each plate, and I'm going to do it as quick as I can. So if you guys are ready, let's give this a shot. Alright, let's give it a try. Call it.
Stand by. Ready.
There we go. Two good hits in 98 hundredths of a second from a seated position with a semi-automatic. That was a little teeny bit slower than my single action, but I'm more used to that gun. Whew! That was pretty good. Well, that went pretty well for my first video in a while. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'd like to thank my friends JD and Riverside for helping me get this set up. I'd like to thank all of y'all who support my YouTube channel. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and shoot fast and straight. Standing up or sitting down. That's a wrap.